talk about today is getting research about your customers, but in a completely different way. Now, most people in marketing are taught to sell features, which are meaningless. They're taught to talk about quality, which is meaningless. I had a meeting with somebody once and said, we want to come up. We have this great idea. We're going to have quality, and we're going to talk about quality and value. Like anybody has a need for the wretched and second rate. There are 16 hot buttons that determine all product motivations for buying. When you say 16, that's not a whole lot, but it covers the gamut of what people want and need. How many people are in total control of their own lives? How many people are totally in control of their own jobs? Not a whole lot of people. So people are afraid of what's going to happen next. We talk about medical care, and we're talking about control over one's health and family's health, control over finances. What control is reassurance that what we expect tomorrow, today, will be getting tomorrow. Now, the thing about control is that change is exciting when initiated by us. It's threatening when done to us. When we have a company, we have gas prices going crazy, we feel like something's being done to us. It's not initiated by us. We're at their mercy. Successful change and innovation is how well the new product conforms to current consumer mindsets. The key is to sell the products the way customers want them to be sold. Here's a product we created for Clorox. You ever see these bags, yellow and blue make green? You close them. Anyway, it's a totally meaningless achievement, but it sold billions and billions of dollars worth of product. Now, we started showing these consumers, we said, here's the color, here's the product that changes color when you close it. And we said, this is a bag that's so easy, you'll get it right every time. We showed it to Muldens in New York. And they hated it, almost threw us out of the room, like a focus group room. We heard a woman say, what I'd like is my kids to close the bags. So we said, let's change it around. So we created a positioning, the first woman-intensive positioning, woman as hero positioning. So the bags are so easy, even on-the-go kids and in a hurry husbands close it every time. So they're suddenly saying, yeah, your husband's a fool, doesn't know how to close the bag. But it worked. You hit a hot button. Now I can get these bags closed. That baloney won't go bad overnight. Joy of discovery. This is so important, this hot button. When people buy into your products and they find it performs a new way or does something different, they get excited. It shows an unexpected joy. Finding joy of discovery is finding a source of physical and emotional power. We buy more on emotion than on any other aspect of a product. As a rule, people like to nurture even more than being nurtured. It's the opposite with the product as hero. It's me as hero. Laying on of hands is all part of the nurturing experience. We created a toothpaste for Colgate years ago, and we had about 60, 70 concepts that we showed. And I had a woman work in the office. I said, what do you think of these? I said, all right. They're still right? I said, yeah, what I'd like is the toothpaste would talk to me in a non-condescending way and take care of my kids' needs. She wanted to be the hero. There were 7 other toothpastes on the market for kids. They all died. None of them did it in a non-condescending way. We came up with a product called First Brush, with a little kid brushing his teeth, brushing her teeth, and became Colgate Junior, and it vaulted Colgate into #1, all because of the nurturing response. And you can put them in all of your products. Intrinsic rewards are part of self-achievement. They are as important as extrinsic rewards. Making more money is important, of course, but it's the intrinsic rewards that you get from inside you that sell products and make you feel better. It can be something simple. It can be be a desire to break a bad habit, like eating too much of the wrong things, stop smoking. Hey, look what I've done. I stopped smoking. Oh, look, I've lost 20 pounds. It's a very strong motivator. Reinventing oneself. Chance to start over. Each day offers a person a chance to reinvent themselves. That's why makeover shows a big hit. You'll go and get a new kind of haircut. I'm going to be a little bit different. I'm going to dress differently. I'm going to get a tattoo or whatever. I'm going to change my persona. Make me smarter. You can't go wrong underestimating your target audience. Talk to them. They're not strangers. They're your mothers, they're your fathers, they're your kids, they're your friends. People want to feel smart that they're buying your product. But 70% of the people in the world went on the internet yesterday to learn something new. You want to feel this smart. Appeal to reason and intelligence. You go to various geographic areas, okay? And no matter how much money they have or don't have, they have a status symbol that makes things special for them. In China, the status car is a Chevrolet. The ultra status car is a Buick. So if we're from Singapore, we're used to seeing status things like Mercedes, okay? So it depends on where you go, but status is always important. I'm better than you. Status is a universal motivator. We are what we buy, as we all know. A major factor in where we buy and what we buy. Now, I went on a safari to Africa. Now, we've all seen pictures of, women with the flies all over their faces. Now, depending on the area, that's a good thing. Yeah, right. And why is this guy standing up here? Okay, now to follow this line of reasoning, we went to see the Maasai's. Maasai's status comes from having the most cows, okay? Who tends to the cows? The women. What do cows have? Dung. What do dung bring? Flies. Who takes care of the cows and gets the flies? The wives. So the women with the most flies are the most, show that the husband has the most status. Rain, for example, would not really be a big seller in Kenya. Love of Cosmo. This is not going to surprise you, I promise. Sex sells, so does love and romance. They did the brain scans of people. When explicit sexual material was shown, for both men and women, one side of their brain lit up. When they showed a romantic scene, both men and women, another side got hot. Okay, so if you put them both together, you got something exciting. Romance sells and so does sex. Power and dominance. Be more than in control of the environment. Being powerful is what a lot of people aspire to be. Wish fulfillment. Give the consumers power to fly. Market to aspirations. You can do that no matter what product category you're in. Market to which people want to be. Think of the hot buttons as a bird in your hand. You let it fly with those hot buttons, you will create more sales.